Hello, I just wanted to share a little bit about my tubal reversal experience and what I was looking forward to and what actually happened, and just want to tell y'all a little bit about stuff that's going on with the tubal reversal, stuff that you may not know and stuff that they don't warn you about. But like whenever I had my tubal reversal, I wasn't aware. I didn't look into nothing. I'm not gonna lie. I had my tubes tied 12 years ago. Got married again. I'd gotten divorced from my husband, after my tubal reversals. After my tubes got tied. And then I got married, and we've been married 4 years actually in a couple months, but we've been together like 7 or 8 years. So we never thought to, it never crossed my mind, I can get a tubal reversal and we can have a kid together, even though we've discussed it and stuff. So about 1.5 years ago, I decided, I was like, hey, I saw online where women can get a tubal reversal and get pregnant. So I just assumed that, hey, once we got a tubal reversal, we're going to get pregnant, because I was super fertile and he's fertile and we both got kids. And I just assumed that, hey, this is going to be how it is and this is what's going on. And that's not how it is, though. But, I had my tubes tied, back in 2012. No, wait, shit. I don't know. I'm about to be 35. My tube's been tied 14 years, so whenever that is, okay? But, so like I was saying, we wanted to have a baby together, us together, because he's got some and I've got kids. I've got 2. And then, ladies, I know, I was at a time in my life and I had done something crazy. I don't know, now I've had a tubal reversal, so it might be my heart and my emotions messing with me. But right after I got my my tubal reversal done, we got pregnant 3 months later, because they said to wait 3 months. We waited the 3 months and we got pregnant instantly. And I'm talking about, we were so happy. We didn't think that, we're just ecstatic. You're pregnant. Usually when you're pregnant, you're pregnant. It doesn't mean you're going to miscarriage. It doesn't mean something's wrong. It doesn't mean none of that. It means, hey, you're pregnant. You have a baby growing in you. I never had a miscarriage before. I never had a tubal pregnancy before. So I wasn't aware of none of that whenever I got my tubal reversal done. So, but I've got it done. It's done now. And we've had 3 miscarriages. One of them was due to being in my tube, so they gave me the Metrodoc shot to help dissolve it. Actually, that's happened twice. And then I know that I probably had a chemical pregnancy without going to the doctor, because I took a pregnancy test at home and it showed up the very, very faint line. And then I took it 3 days later and it still had a very, very faint line. Usually your lines are going to get darker. So I was like, well, this ain't right. And then I was like, it was over a Friday whenever I took it the second time, and I had scheduled an appointment to get in to get my blood work drawn with my OBGYN. And, well, they told me that they scheduled me to come in. Well, I had started bleeding in that weekend's time, so I felt like I had a chemical pregnancy, and it just I didn't go to the doctor or nothing. So I waited another couple months after that, and that's when we started the clomid. And this is my 3rd month that I was on clomid, and the first month that I took it, I just knew I got pregnant. I was having all the symptoms and signs and everything. And when it come down to it, I was not pregnant. And it was it's upsetting. This has been an upsetting journey, y'all. I wasn't prepared for this. I'm a strong woman. My husband's a strong man. My kids are super strong. They're teenagers. But this has been a hard, long journey. And I had my reversal done in June or July of last year. I forget which month it was. But we had it done with Dr. Maurice down south in Houma, Louisiana, because I live in Alexandria, Louisiana. So it's not that far, and I figured it'd be easier. And it is either him or Dr. Levin, but they both had like the same amount of good feedback, positive feedback. So I just went with what was closer. Because of the surgery, I didn't want to be on a plane and getting hurt and all that, you know, because I've had 2 cesareans with my kids. So I was prepared to feel, you know, what it felt like. Well, it feels like a C-section, those of y'all who are thinking about getting a tubal reversal done. And like 60% of the women actually turn out and get their pregnancies, you know, and they actually go through. See, my tubes were cut, tied, and burned. So I don't know if that has anything to do with my scar tissue maybe holding it from them actually making it to my uterus. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not a doctor. But I do know that I wouldn't have changed it. I would have done it anyways because I'm still going to take the chance. But I just wished I would have been more mentally prepared for the losses and the devastation and the upsettingness that comes out of this. Because, yeah, it's me and my husband trying to make a baby. But we have kids. I have teenagers who are really wanting us to have a baby, who love my husband, and they call him dad. And just, it's just been so upsetting. I just wanted to come on and kind of explain a little bit about my, you know, about anybody who wants to, who's there's thoughts in their, you know, their dreams of, you know, having a baby. Now, I am waiting on my ovulation right now. Like, it says that I'm supposed to start, because after clomid, you start ovulating like 5 to 10 days after you your last pill. So my last pill was actually 6 days ago. So I'm waiting on the ovulation to see if we're going to get pregnant. Now, we usually baby dance like every other day, okay? So, but this time we haven't. My cycle, we baby dance like the day right before my cycle, and I think it probably brought on my cycle. And then we baby dance like, we actually did it 2 days ago. Well, so did it twice within 2 weeks. You know, so we're trying to let his sperm count actually build up, because they say if you wait a little while, it kind of builds up. And see, like, we haven't gotten pregnant in the last 7 months, like, unless you count that, what I call a chemical pregnancy, because that had very faint lines. And then all of a sudden, whenever I started my period, it might be TMI, but I was passing some major blood clots, and I'm not used to that. Like, I'm not the one to keep having such heavy cycles, and it was super heavy, and it lasted a couple days longer than it usually does. And I don't know if it was the clomid that made it different, but I know I had all the pregnancy symptoms. I had like severe heartburn and my boobs hurt. That's like a major things for me. So I guess I just wanted to kind of talk and just tell y'all who are going to have a tubal reversal, you know, kind of what to expect and, you know, stuff like that. So, I just was letting y'all in on that. But ladies who've been watching me, thank y'all for watching me and following me. And I know y'all probably in the same situation and going through the same things. So I pray y'all have y'all's miracle babies. And all y'all who are pregnant and are going to have y'all's miracle babies, I pray that they keep sticking, ladies. We need babies. And thank y'all so much for watching. You have a great day.